recording me against my will. And you continue to do it.
Ma'am, did you skip civics? Did you not get the First Amendment
Now
memo?
you're being harassing.
You cannot go inside the precinct and record.
Okay, I could.
No,
if I chose to.
If you cannot.
If I go inside the precinct and record, what's going to happen?
You can get arrested.
That's personal. Yeah, but you work for me. I don't work for you. You work for the people, ma'am.
Okay, I'm answering your questions, but you're not.
My tax dollars goes to this building.
Well, you know
I can
what?
be in
I
here.
pay taxes too, dude.
Okay, well, we're gonna stay.
Yeah, I'm a state employee and
All
I
right.
pay taxes.
All
So
right.
what's up?
What's up?
Have you ever imagined walking into a public office with a camera, only to have everyone react like you just committed a serious crime? In today's video, citizens are simply conducting constitutional audits in public spaces, but instead of transparency and a welcoming attitude, they're met with resistance, police calls, and even ridiculous threats. Government employees cite laws they don't fully understand, while police officers face a choice: uphold citizens' rights or enable violations. Who is truly in the right, and who will walk away with a lesson learned in this confrontation? Let's find out. Public health office staff are extremely rude to citizens, destroying public records on camera.
Ma'am, I'd like you to keep that record right there. You wrote on it. I want to keep a copy of that as well, okay? Ma'am, that was a bad idea. You're destroying public.
The opening situation of today's video takes us to the King County Public Health Office. After hearing about the inappropriate behavior of its employees with the public, a man decided to go and check it out for himself. Rather than expected, he was greeted with unreasonable resistance and a pretty poor performance from people who are supposed to follow the law. When civil rights are treated like a nuisance, the question becomes, what are they hiding?
Sir, how can I help you?
Oh, hi. Looking to submit a public records request.
You understand it's against the law to record anyone without their permission.
You sure?
I am.
Conclusion.
Because it's well known in this state that you can't record by audio anyone else in the state. Not to mention in a public building.
Gotcha, yeah.
So how can I help you? Could you please turn that off?
I can't because I looked at RCD.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can turn that off. Please do.
It said it's totally fine.
No, it is not. Could I get your name, please?
Not right now. So I just want to.
Oh, you do, because you probably have a driver's license. You probably drove.
One never knows.
What can I help you with, sir?
Well, just like I said,
could you please turn this away?
Don't touch the equipment.
Okay, then I'll continue to keep my hand up. What can I help you with?
I'm looking to submit a public records request.
Okay. Are you looking for a public record from public health? Okay, is it for you as a patient?
No.
Then you can't request. You can only request for yourself.
This public health department office.
Oh. Then they are requested through Central Public Health.
Oh, did Bob change the rules last night?
Who's Bob?
Ferguson. He's getting ready to become governor. He's the current attorney general.
He doesn't have any.
Well, he's the attorney general, actually.
He is the attorney general.
So WAC 4414-03006 is...
Given any direction that I'm aware of to change that.
You could go right on to the...
This is not...
I need to have her records requested there. She's using her phone. I'm going to records request her phone, so make sure she doesn't spoliate that.
RCW 42.56, the Public Records Act, ensures that people have the right to access government documents, including videos and related materials. But what kind of response does this citizen get? Instead of following the process, they turn everything into a joke, evasion, obstruction, and acting as if the citizen is making some outrageous request.
So,
I would really not like to have it in my face.
It's not your option.
It is my option.
It isn't.
I am a private citizen.
You're a public employee. Hey, sir, I'd like you to hold on to those records because I'm going to do a public records request on them.
Give you some information to request those records centrally. You won't get them from here because
I know you guys got 5 days to respond and everything.
No, we have 21 days to respond. You're incorrect. Can I ask you to leave the building?
No, I'm not going to.
Join you? Okay, great. Okay, I'll call the police.
And who are you, by the way? You work here?
You don't. Yeah, I am one of the managers. You have a badge on.
Just looks like a yellow piece of paper.
I didn't give it to you.
Oh, you're not going to?
I'll call the police first.
Oh, sure. All right. Well, looks like we gotta wait for the police now, unfortunately.
Please stop. Call them. Please. I'm gonna call the county.
Well, she has the employees of the King County Public Health System office calling the police. So, to show up, unfortunately. Is that manager or not?
I have no idea. I can go back and check.
Yeah, it'd be great. Thanks.
Please. I've asked you before. I'm not giving you permission to take my... I have the information you need about a public disclosure.
Touch my
I didn't touch your
You just
camera.
did.
I'm trying... No, I
Don't
didn't.
touch the boom.
My face, because I don't want you to record my video. Here is the information. Jesus, you are ridiculous. Any public disclosure you need from King County, request
I
to.
can make it in person. Section 80 of the
There
Public
you
Records
go,
Act makes
and
it
I once again need to ask.
cops now.
Okay, you'll get the cops and King County Facility Security.
I think I was running, so that would be...
No, I have asked you to leave.
It's-
I have private space. You see documents on the front of our door that this is such, and I've asked you
This
to
is King
leave.
County. Yeah,
It's a private building providing medical clinical services.
it's a public health agency. It is what it is.
You are in a space illegally recording a video.
30's really clear,
No,
ma'am.
well, you can talk with the cops and the sheriff,
Sure. I'll wait.
okay, to leave the premises.
I understand.
Okay, and you see, your camera has a full picture.
Public.disclosure at kingcounty.gov. That's not private, ma'am.
Excuse me, this is the
See the King
information,
County icon over there on the...
this is the
document.
information you asked for.
First of all, I want to ensure that the 2 employees over there that took video and or photo, I want that to be kept on public records.
I
requesting
don't,
those images right now.
I don't have any of your information. I do not know who you are.
Public? I don't. It's that whole Fourth
What?
Amendment thing. I don't need
Oh.
to identify to you. Days, the Great
I've-
Britain back in your heart and all that kind of stuff.
Well, thank you for that compliment you asked for. That's
I just
all I'm
submitted the public
required.
records request.
No, you didn't submit. I don't know what
just-
you are. Submit it online.
I do not.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay. Do we have
Really
the
don't.
cops? Okay, we'll have you escorted. Would you like this piece?
That's not going to happen, ma'am. Are you willing to identify as a public employee?
Actually, it will.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. Hey, ma'am, I still need to make that records request, so I'm going to submit it to you verbally. I need
No,
the
you're not.
names, rates of pay, work email addresses, work cell phone, and work at this office for the last 5 years. And you can email me those records at protonmail.com.
Here you go, hon.
I can submit it verbally.
No.
WAC 4414-03006 says I can.
You can. And you can quote all the whack numbers you want to.
That's what it says.
That I don't understand.
Extraordinarily
There's lots of whack
evidence.
numbers I do understand, and you might be misinformed.
Oh.
To video record me and to audio record me.
So
And I've
97330 is
told
wrong?
you,
How am I being rude?
you are being rude because I am talking and I have not stopped.
Ma'am, quit trying to control
And
everything.
I would-
Being rude, okay?
I'm not being rude.
You are.
You interrupted me. I would like to finish my sentence. 5 times now
Please stop.
that I've asked for you not to video record me or audio record.
I have just parachuted in from North Korea, ma'am.
I haven't
I know it's
parachuted in
probably
from
a little
anywhere. I've been here
difficult.
for a lot longer than you, sir. A lot longer than you.
I kind of doubt that, ma'am.
No, I don't.
By your probably about
Excuse
5
me,
minutes.
could you tell me the email again that you're hoping for this information to be sent to? We're looking for slowly so I
Absolutely.
can write it down.
Absolutely, no problem. I'm looking for names, employees,
You have to define. There are...
just for this office. I said that earlier. There's more I need to request.
Excuse me?
There's more I need to request beyond that.
Could you...
No, I'll give you the rest of the information I'm looking for first.
Sir, please work with me.
I
You're
am.
recording me against my will.
Ma'am, did you skip civics? Did you not get the First Amendment
Now
memo?
you're being harassing. The email address you'd like these records sent to.
Happy to provide it to you.
I'm gonna go see where the cops are.
Okay.
Where you were?
No, I'm trying to submit my public records request.
Yeah, well, they're beside me.
Okay.
Okay.
This lady seems to desperately need a cop by her side whenever dealing with a citizen carrying a camera, even though it's unclear what exactly she's afraid of. But whether she waits 10 minutes or 15, the police never show up. Maybe they understand that holding a camera in public is not a crime. After struggling to get a simple public records request completed, guess what happens? Karen continued to prove that she was a rude, very rude person.
Ma'am, I'd like you to keep that record right there. Well, okay. That's spoliation, ma'am. That was a bad idea. You're destroying public records. The intent of the Public Records Act defines what a record is. It's a writing. Title 40, Chapter 16, Section 10 makes what you just did a felony. So, well done. That they search that wastebasket and find what you just destroyed. That is literally a felony in this state.
So from start to finish, the only thing that's truly been made public here is the sheer lack of professionalism and the outright hostility of these office employees. A simple request gets turned into a ridiculous act of avoidance, delay, and unnecessary rudeness. But luckily, cameras don't lie, and the law is still the law. The real question is, if they're working transparently, why are they afraid of a citizen with a camera? Oofo. Cops enforcing policy, and you are not allowed to record inside the police station.
A policy or a law?
That's a policy in our precinct.
Yeah, policies don't trump my rights.
Okay, but
Oh wow. Now, we move on to another situation, this time at the Manhattan police station. Citizens have the right to film and monitor government employees at work, but apparently some people tend to forget that. When a citizen shows up with a camera, the police response isn't professionalism or transparency, it's visible frustration. So what exactly went down? Let's take a look.
You can't stand up here. You can go and record on the sidewalk, but you can't, this is not part of the sidewalk. You can't record inside a police station without permission. Alright, give me my card if you like. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't sit here and record though. This is not the sidewalk.
It's public property.
No, it's not, sir. This is part of the police station.
So the police station is public property.
Sorry.
You came up to me to lie to me.
I'm not lying to you, sir.
You are.
Sir, I'm not lying to you, sir.
You are.
You can record on the sidewalk.
What you're talking about, respectfully.
Sir, listen.
Are you saying that the police precinct is private property?
Sir, yeah, here you go.
I'm not inside the police station.
You cannot record right here. This is where witnesses...
What kind of business do you conduct?
Police business, sir.
You conduct public business or private
So
business?
these people come in if they want to make reports, people who have to report crimes, okay? It's right there. You can do that. You're more than
Is this
welcome.
publicly accessible?
Not unless you're coming in for a police report.
Business.
No, you can't record in that.
Freedom of the press is official business.
Sir, you cannot record
In the
in
eyes of the
that.
Supreme Court.
Okay?
I'm not inside the police
You
station.
can't stand on right here and record.
I can
You're
stand
not allowed
here.
to- No, you can't, sir. Here and record.
You agree with what he's saying? Yes, I can.
You can go
Can
right
I stand here and draw?
there. No, you can't stand here.
Can I stay here and pray?
No.
Is this private property?
you can do whatever you want. Just do it on the sidewalk.
You can do it
right
on
now
the
you're in the
sidewalk.
precinct, being inside, which is not permitted.
Who funds the precinct?
I'm sorry?
Who funds the
Well,
police
that's the city-
precinct?
I
New York.
understand, sir. I
The
understand.
taxpayers, right?
Yes, but,
So that
sir, listen.
you really want to go there?
I appreciate what you're doing.
I'm trying to educate you on the
know,
law because you're
listen,
telling me a
I appreciate
lie.
what you're doing, but I'm just telling you how it is.
In the law?
I'm not trying to. Sir, I'm asking you, please.
Oh, you're asking
You cannot
me.
record right here.
Then I'll leave.
Sir, you cannot record right here, sir.
Why not?
Because right now, this is where...
What law am I breaking?
Sorry.
That's what I'm asking you.
Sir,
According to the precinct, we're not allowed to
Inside the
record-
precinct, that's a policy.
Yeah, but you're
You know what?
recording-
Hold on. Do you
you're
know what the right to
recording-
record
just
act
like I
is?
listened to you get to record inside the precinct. Clearly, it says on the gate when you're recording, you're not allowed to. If you look back on your camera, it would say that, and you're recording. It's no, but from right here, you're not allowed to record, and we're asking you nicely if you can please exit this premise. Shit, that's all we're asking.
Do I have a right to be here?
Do you have a crime to report?
No, I don't. But I have official business. I'm conducting official business.
You can do it from down
And I can
here.
do it from public property too.
you can't record though, sir. You can't record.
Public property,
Sorry.
right?
Listen, sir.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm not impeding business. I'm not disturbing
Sir,
the peace.
listen.
Public
Okay,
property.
what we're doing our job.
I'm not
and
committing
our
a
job-
crime, man.
Okay,
I'm
but
not. Your
our-
job is.
What? Well, it's baffling why police officers would demand that this citizen move from one public area to another public area. Police stations are taxpayer funded, which means areas like lobbies, and yes, even the ramp leading up to the entrance, are public spaces where citizens have every right to be. Anyway, this is how they choose to react to an auditor's camera.
You're not on the sidewalk right now. You have to go.
I'm on
the
public
sidewalk.
property, sir.
You cannot.
Only?
Sir, this is where the police come in.
Right.
This is where we have victims.
This is where the public comes in, too.
Of domestic violence.
That has
okay?
nothing to do with
we
me.
We have people who are witnesses. We have people who have been arrested. We have to come in here and conduct their business and not feel you.
You talking about feelings or are we talking about laws? Because now you're talking about feelings.
Decent human being, sir.
Right, I'm not about lobby.
Sir, listen,
There's nobody here.
I'm
If you're talking about other people.
Beyond respectful and polite.
My rights don't end where other people's feelings begin. The right to record my
Again,
government
you do
officials.
not have any police, any business. You're just here to record. So
In the eyes of the Supreme Court, freedom of the press, journalism is official business.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to trap
You are,
anybody's
both of you.
rights, sir.
You're saying that this
You
is,
know.
first you said this is private property.
Listen, sir.
I'm listening
This
to
is
you.
for people who are here.
There's
the
many different
assistance
forms of
from
business,
the
sir.
police.
Forms of business that can be conducted
You are here to
on
try-
public property.
You are here to try and get a reaction because you want to make you.
My intent, I told you, investigative journalism, and it's sad that that's your mentality.
Sir,
So somebody not inside the precinct,
You're not
I'm
allowed to
outside.
hang out here, and you can't hang out over here.
I'm not hanging out, I'm conducting business. I
Okay,
told you that
then
already.
can do it.
Here too.
Sir,
Can I speak to your
I'm
sergeant,
here.
please? Because
Sir,
can I
you know
speak to
what?
your supervisor,
Stay
please? Do you understand? I didn't say anything to you. I didn't say anything to nobody.
Yeah.
Right. So what's the
With our-
problem?
Can I
You're
explain?
saying,
Well, can I explain?
go ahead.
Okay, with our record inside the precinct.
I'm not inside the
That's-
precinct, ma'am.
No,
And that's a
recording-
policy, that's not a law. Is that a policy or a law?
That's a policy in our precinct.
Yeah, policies don't trump my rights.
Oh, to record the police.
Ma'am, the government is not allowed to make policies that
What is the purpose
that
of
go
recording
against the
police?
Constitution. Investigative journalism, that's
For
my
what?
intent.
For what?
I'm investigating my government workers. About this precinct, I'm following up on the lead. I'm a journalist. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm not inside your precinct. You want my sources too?
No, it's just like
Your
it's so
policy?
weird that you're recording the living room.
If I'm on public property, I can record whatever I can see from public. You don't know the First Amendment, plain view doctrine? There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, but I don't understand, one, why you have the disdain towards somebody recording.
You can record from the sidewalk. You
And
don't
I'm trying to
have be
educate you
here.
that I can stand here and record. I'm not in a restricted area. I'm not, ma'am, I'm not in a restricted area. They could come. I'm peacefully recording quietly. From, it's not blocked off, it's not barricaded. There's no sign saying that I can't stand right here. To come. You know what, can you do me a favor?
You know, listen, go right ahead.
Thank you.
Or when you go inside the
I don't wish to go inside the
I'm just letting
precinct.
you know you cannot record inside the precinct.
I asked you for something.
All right. Okay. So.
What was you saying?
What's that? No, I'm just letting you know. Listen, sir. I'm just giving you the heads up. Okay.
Okay.
And we got to try and keep this area clear. Okay. So.
I needed directives.
All right. Well, I'm just giving you the heads
You don't
up.
have to, I was trying to educate you that I could stand here.
Okay.
You think I'm here just
Okay, sir,
to
I'm not
cause
gonna-
problems?
listen,
Why do you
All right, sir.
why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like I'm
Sir.
here just to cause problems?
Deal with this. You want to do investigative journalism? Fine.
Right.
You're more than welcome to do
Which
that.
is what I was trying to tell you.
Precinct and record. Okay.
I
I'm just
could,
giving you, no,
if
you
I chose
cannot.
to.
If you cannot.
If I go inside the precinct and record, what's gonna happen? To ask me to leave. You gonna arrest me for photography?
Well, yeah, you have to leave that.
Right.
I'm telling you, you can't go in there and record.
It's not a law.
Sir, listen, you can't
You know
go
that,
inside
right?
the precinct tonight, okay?
I
You know.
can go in the back in restricted areas and record,
But,
but
sir,
the public
you can
should
make
be
a
allowed to
complaint,
record
that's
and
fine. Just doing our job. We're just trying to do our job, keep this area clear, and that's it. Okay, sir?
I'm
I
not
wish
blocking.
I wish
I'm gonna educate you,
I appreciate
like
it.
I tried to earlier.
All right.
But if I'm not your sergeant, you're not willing to listen to me. Yeah.
Sir, I
You didn't
listen-
believe me.
Sir, I listened to you. I
Right.
did not put my hands on you. I did not stop you.
I didn't
did
say
not
you
do
did.
anything Like that.
I didn't say you
okay?
were.
That's it. Okay?
What I'm trying to tell you is, listen,
Listen.
that policy, you don't enforce policies. There's a law that says that we can record you guys anywhere.
Yes, you called out
Can I
in
finish my
public.
sentence, please? You guys are
Stop.
enforcing that policy as if it's law and it's not law. These don't trump the Constitution.
Okay,
So
sir.
if I go in there and record, you're not going to arrest me for recording because you can't. Right. But you
have
can't
a right
ask me to
to-
leave a public building while I'm conducting business.
You know, enjoy. I hope it was able to help you out
I'm
with
just
that.
trying to let you know about the right.
Hey.
Look, Can I get, you gave me your card?
Summons. I gave you.
I need her card too. I want you to look up the Right to Record Act, okay? And look up, study the First Amendment. Record for many reasons, and part of the reason why I record is to open the dialogue.
All right, God bless you.
So please look up that law. It's very important, okay? Anywhere, all right?
You know what? God bless.
God bless you
Stay
too.
safe.
Oh, well, between upholding constitutional rights and enforcing arbitrary policies, the officer's choice has been made pretty clear. But the Constitution isn't something that can be bent at will. It exists to protect everyone's rights, whether certain people like it or not. Situations like these happen every day, which is exactly why public oversight and recording remain essential. Norshi. Postmaster refuses to follow Poster 7, prioritizing emotions over citizens' rights.
So if you're the postmaster, I'm just curious, why is your staff freaking out when your rules and regulations governing conduct in postal property?
Now, let's look at a different case at a public post office in Palo Alto, California, where personal feelings apparently take priority over constitutional rights. The moment a citizen raises their camera, instead of respecting the law, some employees decide to turn the post office into a stage for their own set of made-up rules. Do they realize that the law isn't subject to their emotions, or will they keep making the same mistake? Well, let's find out.
So if you're the postmaster, I'm just curious, why is your staff freaking out when your rules and regulations governing conduct in postal property? I'm just curious.
So
why are they
just
not
told them
trained?
that you can record, but they don't. They prefer that you not. But my thing is you know what? They also have a privacy too.
Well, no, not when they work for the government. Now, if we go in a restricted area, I get what you're
Personally,
saying.
I think that it is
Oh,
kind
he's
of rude.
recording.
Because they didn't want it.
Let me do a peace sign for you, brother.
Why? Because people get upset.
No,
because
that's not
you're
why.
doing
It's
it.
because
But
we have
I'm just-
employees that escalate and
Can't
leave the
record.
energy up. And then
I just said.
you have citizens
I
that
didn't
get
say that you
upset.
can't.
Oh, okay, gotcha. My bad.
Employees are-
I didn't say you can't.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
I'm just saying, a lot of people here don't want.
I'm just curious, though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, like, a lot of cameras out here for someone that.
But no. Security cameras in the post office? Totally fine, but an auditor's camera to ensure transparency and accountability? Suddenly, it's a problem. Is that what you're saying, ma'am? This is public property. Before letting emotions dictate decisions, maybe take a look at the law first. Poster 7 of the U.S. Postal Service, for example. Oh.
You can record, but you cannot. So once we put postage on a package, because then.
Have a good day, sir.
Call the authorities, please. I'll call. You're not aware of the First Amendment, sir?
Do that. You're gonna waste
very
resources.
upset.
So no, but ma'am, the proper thing would have been to do as like a postmaster or supervisor would have been, hey, you know what? They have a right to be here.
Okay, so.
No, but at the point when he
but
said he
I'm
was gonna
just-
call the
I'm
PD,
just
it would have
letting
been
you know,
proper.
We didn't call,
No, not you. I'm just saying when he mentioned that. We're not here to do that.
Then.
No, we're not here
yes,
for
I
that.
would.
Yeah, we're not here for that.
Okay, because they've made people uncomfortable.
Right.
And-
But the thing is, comfort doesn't comfortable with someone
So
wearing.
can I ask you why you're doing this?
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'll be honest with you. I can't get into it too much, but because you're being nice, can't get
And
into
what
much.
about you?
Ma'am, can I ask you a question? You said you were master of this.
You're just like covering a shift, helping out.
So I go.
Nice to
now
do.
I'm on a district leader team, so I help out Campbell. I go.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But right now I'm acting postmaster in Santa Clara, but right now.
And do you have a business card by any chance,
I
or
do
no?
not have
No?
one.
Can I just get a close up, a better shot of the name tag, real quick? Blurry.
This is.
Well, you can cover like if you have like an employee, like something that's confidential, like a key thing. I just need
Yeah,
to see
it's-
so I don't want to misspell your name. Let me just get
Okay.
that. I got an old
Like
phone.
I said, I don't mind you guys
Hold
doing
on, your
it, but
thumb's
please
covering
don't.
it, man. There we go, perfect. Yeah, we're not here to get anyone's confidential information. We're not here to cause a ruckus, just to dispel that myth. Well, that's like, let's just say someone,
So
I
you
want to
did
say
kind
that
of.
the person working right there.
and I came in late to the party. I just,
raised the energy levels. We didn't come in here.
So I don't mind you just be kind about it.
I can tell you
okay?
this, in the older years I've been doing this, I've never once wanted to do it to me.
I'm just asking you if you could not just
Okay,
put
so I was
right
standing right in this area.
Okay, so I don't know what transpired. I'm just
Well, I'm
asking
telling
you.
you, I was standing right up
Okay.
there.
Schedule, but maybe as a acting postmaster, maybe
Well,
check.
I'm a postmaster at Campbell,
Gotcha.
acting, so I'm yeah.
Maybe check out the cameras later on and just see what transpired. That way, we just have all the facts. And then if you see that he is actually legit,
We'll talk to them. We'll let them know that you have the right, but if you're causing,
issue.
there you go.
So here's the thing, like, let's say
let's
I don't like someone wearing a Trump hat or a Biden hat or a Harris hat. Hey, you guys can't be here because of that?
We can act, well, no.
Or if I don't like the color of your dress, you know.
I'm just making these customers uncomfortable. You're impeding our business.
Well, here's the thing,
right?
Comfort levels. So like just hear me out. The First Amendment, there's
But
5
you're not
elements.
hearing me.
No, but element.
So did you,
Ma'am,
were
as
you
long
in the
as we're
military?
conducting, ma'am, as
Were
long
you
as
in the
we're
military?
conducting.
I can't answer
lawful
personal
business-
questions. Personal.
Personal
Yeah, but you work
questions.
for me. I don't work for you.
I'm
You work for the
asking you.
people, ma'am.
Okay, I'm asking.
Difference if I have or not worked for the military?
I'm asking you.
No, I
you
have
ever-
not.
Okay, so you're talking about works in the military for 40
I have
years.
family members that have been in the
And
military as
let
well.
me tell you, you know,
Saying you understand civil rights, but acting like you are obstructing someone from exercising their basic freedom. Come on, ma'am. As the postmaster, you should know more about the right to record in public areas of the post office than anyone else. But what are you doing now?
Ask you this. So,
what about other people's
I'm trying to
rights?
answer you, man, but you don't
How
let
does
me.
that pertain to your dad serving 40 years?
Rights because he fought for your rights.
So,
Did he or did not?
so if he fought for my rights, why disrespect?
But you're impeding on other people's
No,
rights.
because look at what I'm doing is not only lawful, it's constitutionally protected.
They
Okay, so
because they
I'm willing to
don't
hear
wanna
that.
be
So what
introduced.
civil rights am I impeding on? Not civil
No.
rights.
They-
So it's free. Let me ask you this: freedom of religion, freedom of First Amendment, correct? If I don't like someone's religion, can I say, hey, I don't like you praying? I don't like you speaking? I'm trying to be cordial
But I'm
about it.
still trying to understand why are you?
I already answered your question though, ma'am.
No, you didn't.
I said I'm working on a story, confidential, but it's a story. Obviously,
Okay. So how
where am I
long are
lo-
you gonna
well, let me
be
ask you
here,
this.
sir?
Where am I-
How long
ma'am.
are you going to go?
where am I located right now?
I'm
I'm in the post office, so don't you think the story's about the post office?
gonna work to do.
Ma'am, you're
I have
not
work to do.
you're not detained. You're free to go at any time.
Free to go, ma'am.
Oh, she's asking if they called the PD. Interesting.
Let us know if the police are coming because we don't want to make it look like we ran away.
I'm sure if they called them, that's all I'm asking.
That's all that they call them.
Well, if they did,
Let
maybe
us know if they did.
maybe educate. Colin, you may want to let them know, hey, like they're going to be liable.
That's a waste of
If our rights get infringed on, we're going to hold you guys accountable.
Everybody has a right to
And
do whatever.
can I
they
ask you just
want.
one last question before we go, and then I'll take off out of here? 7 rules and regulations governing conduct in postal property regarding photography.
I already told you.
Yeah.
You can't say
I
you can,
didn't
but you
say
Why
can.
would you call the?
Why do you
Why
keep-
would you
I just asked them a question or not.
Friends,
Say-
tell them not to call the police because we're doing lawful
Okay.
business here?
Help them de-escalate. Someone say, hey, you know what? They're actually, our rules and regulations allow them to do this.
Okay, that's
They're going to
up
be
to you
gone.
to talk to the
Well, no,
customer.
because the supervisor,
No,
you
we're
are.
talking about talking to your employees, not
My
to the
employees
customer.
didn't, like I said, they didn't say anything. You didn't even give me a chance to listen to what she said.
Well,
Irritating.
oh.
Well, ma'am,
Okay?
you can get
So,
back to work at any
now,
time, then.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Enjoy.
This is what happens when someone dares to exercise their constitutional rights at the post office. What do you think? As a bold Darren announces he's calling the cops, but they never actually show up. Meanwhile, the postmaster is more concerned with prioritizing people's emotions over the law. The result? A downright embarrassing display from the very people who should know the rules. Public health office employee loses it over a camera, calls the police to handle people filming.
Turn
No,
your
what
monitor.
you need to do is get out of my office because this does not pertain. You guys are.
You own this building.
In here.
You own this building.
I'm calling 911.
Following the auditor to the final situation, we head to a public health office in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Again, only one camera is turned on, but as usual, there is a ridiculous excuse to obstruct legal rights. This time, HIPAA violations are used as a magic shield against filming, while staff frantically call their teammates for help, for no apparent reason. A classic case of why public oversight is a must. Let's take a look.
It's going. What can I do for you?
Well, we're just taking some pictures in the office and whatnot.
For what?
Just to get video in public areas.
I don't believe.
Oh.
We're with each other, I guess.
Yeah.
Middle of a meeting.
No, I'm not. I'm just right here.
No, she's in there talking personal information. I'm gonna ask you guys to leave, please.
We're in a public office, ma'am. Yeah, they brought in some money. Is that money?
Oh, I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. It looks like one of the money bags.
I doubt it's money though. Look at this condition of the building.
Probably from the AC. That's what I'm thinking.
Excuse me?
You got patients' names and stuff.
My business.
It's not your business.
Hey, Kara, I had 2 gentlemen in here with cameras walking around. Them to leave. They will not leave. He's over my shoulder, worried about what I got going on my computer.
Names are safe, that's all.
Can you please ask them to leave?
Yes. Our office now.
It's a public office.
Violation, and we will call the police.
Hemp Hill, I got your name. Who are you with the WIC? Okay, but this is a public office, so we can stay here.
No, you can't.
Yes, we
can. For women, infants, and children, you are not allowed.
Well, we're here.
And you are, that we have to make sure that those are abided by. And I will be calling the police. Exactly. Get out.
But your recording is
now. You're not authorized
That does not need to be recorded. Will not leave.
We're in a public office.
I have a gentleman, an older gentleman, just sitting in the chair, or his phone over there by Miss Faye's office, trying to get him to step away.
You're with the Department of Health, right?
Anna.
All right.
Is it really any of your business? That's what goes on in this business?
We're doing a tour of the office.
You don't even know what's going on here, so leave this clinic. This does not pertain to you guys at all.
Listen, we're not in a hospital. We're not in a clinic room where there is.
What are you doing this? To do that, you have to, or you're supposed to tell them who you are and who you represent.
We're not in any rooms.
So what are you doing it for?
Okay, if there's visible.
HIPAA law applies to everybody.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I've talked about the HIPAA mandate to protect health information, but I think I'll say it again because as you've seen, many people still don't understand it. HIPAA does not prohibit citizens from filming in public. Instead, healthcare workers, hospitals, and other organizations are responsible for protecting patient information by shielding screens or documents containing sensitive data. So asking to leave or turn off a camera because of HIPAA, or in no way.
Fine for any HIPAA violation?
Sure can.
How?
Hell, because you come in and you film stuff that you're not supposed to.
No, because it's on you when you're standing over here worried about what's on my computer.
That's what you need to do. Turn your...
From my office because this does not pertain. You guys are 2 males.
Building.
I'm calling 911 right now.
You own this building. So you own this building.
We work in this
We are
building.
employed. Building. I said out of my office.
Taxpayer money pays for this building. That means...
Sir, I'm not going to argue with
I'm
you.
not going to argue with you.
So shut up.
Your
Get out of
building.
the office.
We're staying here because it's tax funded.
Why?
My tax dollars goes to this. Well, we're going to stay.
Yeah, I'm a state employee and
All
I
right.
pay taxes.
All
So what's up?
What's up? What you
I
got to
sure
do?
will.
This is a tax funded building. Everyone's allowed
I know,
here.
but what are you doing it for?
We don't need to tell you
When
nothing.
you're in an office.
Is it your office?
This one isn't the same damn thing.
So what?
So,
hey, Vicky. Hey. Okay, well, I got 2 gentlemen in here. One with his phone in my face.
There's a counter here.
I asked them to leave. They don't have any business here
You
whatsoever.
don't know what business we have.
What did you say you were here? My supervisor was on the phone. You can't speak.
Listen, you're talking to her. This building is paid for by tax.
they're over here at Holiday Square Shopping Center. There are 2 males and filming.
We're just
people.
filming.
Ma'am, I'm just sitting here.
The address is 1104.
Ma'am, I'm just sitting here.
We're just filming.
I'm sorry?
The lady from next door, I believe Kara's calling the police as well.
These guys are nuts.
Well, one's got 6. 2 white females, an older male.
He called us females.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to sit down just
Both of them
because
are white males.
we're going to sit down.
One's white.
We're squatting now.
He's wearing a blue, the Sooner State t-shirt.
What started as a routine audit quickly escalated into a mess, mainly because these employees neither understood the law nor accepted the reality of public recording. And of course, they resort to their ultimate solution, calling 911. Now the police are on their way, but the real question is, will they handle this by the law or by their feelings? Stay tuned to find out.
So,
Bat crazy's back.
Would you talk to me? Okay,
You came in and interrupted our office
Well, I didn't.
without asking or saying anything.
So you know this
you
is-
stuff on our computers, which is
I didn't do that.
wrong. You did.
Okay, well block it. Hide this. Film it. If I can see it, I can film it. Did you know that?
What? No, you can't.
Yes, I can. You're dismissed.
I'm gonna go talk to her.
Let's go talk to her. You got your body cam on?
What?
Yeah, I remember you from City Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one says he can do that because he's a taxpayer. He's another taxpayer too.
So, leaving, did you ask them to leave?
No, exactly what she's asking him to leave. And we just sent her.
You got it in the first time. How much longer do you think you'll be out here?
Just a few more minutes, we'll be out of here.
A few more minutes. Is the guy from City Hall too, or someone else?
No, he's somebody else. I'm not really sure. I don't know where he's at.
He's right in our office right here.
This wig, where else are you gonna go?
Well, if I told you, it'd kind of ruin the surprise, right?
Surprise.
If I told you where I'm going next, you'll alert them.
I'm not gonna alert them. You can go wherever you want. You can bother people.
Oh, I'm not bothering anybody.
Yeah, keeping us from doing our work.
She came from over just to
see if you all were going to harass them now. Because I just got back from lunch and they were off.
Just to start screaming at me and my friend.
No, I just got back from lunch and they said there's just two guys here. Just
came to us.
No, I went over to check on the WIC office.
Yeah,
I over to see you.
And you engaged us. Came over there.
Well, we don't know who you are either because you don't announce who you are.
Well, that's one of the things. The public areas. We're not in a clinic. We're not in a restricted area.
But
you know.
We do have
okay, well that's on you guys. Hide them. Flip them over. Hide it. You know, if I can see it, I can film it. If I can see it, I can film it. I'm not here for medical records though, but I'm just telling you.
In someone's business, you need to address who you are and what you're there for.
Yeah, but it's a step about it.
He's able to do this, and so he's going.
I don't do this at private businesses.
Oh, really? That's harassment, dude.
No, it isn't. When you engage me. All right.
So they know what they're allowed to do. They're going to go and it doesn't fit. Okay, and you know that's why they report it to try to protect them and protect other people who are annoying you all.
And they're disrupting our work.
There's nobody in there.
We still have work to do.
To the other building to talk to us.
Because you frightened my two co-workers.
You walked to us. Calmed them down.
Yeah. They wouldn't have been frightened if you all would have came in the door and told them who you were. Cool. After what? 30 minutes of y'all harassing people?
No.
Alright, it looks like the police are actually here to protect citizens' rights this time. But here's the problem. The woman in front and the rest of the staff still refuse to accept that reality, even after the police clearly explained the situation. Their confusion and resistance continue, almost like second nature. Maybe it's time to introduce a new course in government training, Understanding the Law 101, when citizens know more about their rights than you do. Despite all the pushback, the citizens in today's video achieved something important, reminding everyone that freedom doesn't just exist, it has to be exercised and protected. Every time someone stands up for their rights, they're not just defending themselves, they're contributing to a more transparent and just society. If you believe in the value of civil rights, share this video and help spread awareness. See you in the next audit. Miaut Wozi. Spawn voice.